Well, hello, you guys. Welcome to the corner where we talk about anime, manga, and everything in between. Today, we are talking about Fairy Tale and the theory of Elaine Belserion. I think that's how you say it. I'm not too sure. It's something weird, but I'll just call her as what I've been calling her, the Enchantress, so it makes it easier. But so I'm going to go off about the theories that have been going around. She is a future Erza that's come back in time. She is a different dimension Erza who got back and stuff like that. The thing I'm going to do is I'm going to debunk the time theory Erza. The problem with that is that Erza has a distinct scar on her face. She has a distinct scar that has always been there. I've noticed that sometimes that it's been neglected to be drawn at times, but it is still there. On top of that, this one has a scar on her stomach. So the timeline Erza is highly unlikely. The other point is the different dimension Erza. Yes, it could possibly be a different dimension Erza. Without a doubt, it could be, but the only different dimension we know of, a different world connected to each other, is Eldera, and people want to go about how it's Erza Nightwalker, but Erza Nightwalker had a scar scratched right across her nose. So she cannot be Erza Nightwalker because that scar is missing as well, and she does have the same type of characteristics that the Erza Nightwalker did have, and yes, she does. Erza Nightwalker was a person that didn't care about others, that was sadistic, that would enjoy people's pain, type of situation. So Erza Nightwalker would have been a great person to make that would have made sense here, but is impossible because of the scar situations. That leaving it to a different type of dimension, where Erza's evil and she comes back in time. But I don't think they're going to bring back the dimensional theory. I don't think they're going to bring back another dimensional Erza again. This girl being named Eileen, I'll throw in my theory here in a second, but Eileen and stuff like that. So it's possible, yes, it is possible for it to be a different dimension, but it's highly unlikely. The other one is that it's Erza's twin sister. This is a very likely cause, a very likely thing. It could be Erza's twin sister, but it does not explain how Erza does not know about this, about her. And if she does, it will be in a flashback later, and we'll be like, oh my god, that's what's going on. Unfortunately, these type of things are left in detail. So that is a likelihood, but I doubt it is. I doubt that's probably what's going to happen. It's highly plausible. It's one in my tops of theories that could be true, but it just seems like they are going to accentuate on Erza's backstory when they've already accentuated on it a lot as it is, down to the age of I think 6 or 4 when she got captured. I can't remember exactly the age. So it's all right there, I guess, when it comes down to it. There is 2 theories that have not been brought up though, that I can't that I don't think that they have that has been brought up, at least from what I've seen. One is Erza clone. Eileen is the original and Erza's the clone type of situation, and it would make sense how Eileen knows about Erza, but Erza does not know about Eileen at that point in time. It would kind of situate that, bringing in a clone magic and stuff like that, and how how Erza was created. I mean, they already have Natsu being brought back to life, and being this brother of Zareth, so I guess they could bring that into a point of perspective at that point in time. or it could be sorry guys, or the what was it? It was on the tip of my tongue. I had both of them, but and the clone one aspect actually does explain the whole. It does would make it so that she would be older and older than Erza because of the time skip. Most situations do give that time skip type situation where 7 years has passed. Obviously, the Erza from 7 years later will look a lot more older than the Erza from the present day at that point in time. So, Erza being the clone and Eileen being the original type of situation, or which I thought I was going to call her the Enchantress this whole time, and I keep calling her Eileen, even though I'm probably destroying that like no other. That's not the point. I also forgot the theory of it being Erza's mom. Guess it could be possible, but it doesn't make sense to the line she said in the end of the manga, "You are me, I am you." So that leaves the options of cloning, time shift, time future, and then dimensional. Those three aspects in time, and I had the other one, and I just can't remember it at this point in time. It was there, it's gone. It obviously wasn't good enough. It wasn't what it needed to be, but so honestly, I'm leaning more towards the clone just because of the fact that I remember now. Zeref creating a demon that looked like Erza, but that one's highly unlikely. At the same point in time, it is plausible, I guess. It's all depicting what they end up doing. I mean, he's been going so off book recently, like off what was actually happening, to I'm going to surprise you, I'm going to surprise you, I'm going to surprise you, and that is very enjoyable. He took from script, broke out of it, and was like, I'm not doing the norm after this point, and it's just been one thing after another in the show. So it could be anything. He could bring back something from the past, but the timeline Erza is definitely something that is not plausible. Just because of the scar and the past, but the other Erzas are possible, except for Erza Knightwalk, who had a scar on her brim. Different dimension Erza is possible. They could bring a dimensional person back. Clone Erza is definitely something that could be a thing where Erza Scarlet is actually the clone to Eileen, and Eileen is the original type of situation, explaining why Eileen knows who Erza is, but Erza doesn't know who Eileen is type of situation. The mother aspect, it's a possibility, but she wouldn't have said "I am you and you are me" type of situation unless they were trying to mess with their heads at that point in time. Other than that, my bets are on that clone. I want to see that clone. Let's see it happen. The Erza we've been watching has been a clone the whole time. But you know, that's just my whole situation. But how about you guys? Let me know what you guys think. What you guys' theories are on the situation. If the clone one actually makes sense, or if it could be a different dimension Erza. It could be any Erza you really want to choose from, I guess. But we won't know until details have been dropped. So other than that, you guys, like, comment, and share. And I hope, and yeah, type of situations, you know. Subscribe. I don't think I said subscribe. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until the next one, have a great day and a fun one as well.